It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network. And we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Roberto Morales will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy.
David Cabrera will come on defensive. Now as he takes over at second. Franchy Cordero. He is also into the ball game. As he'll likely go the rest of the way. Behind the plate. Miguel Castro will also So enter as he takes over at third base. Andy Unger is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Here now the 2-2. And now look out as that runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. Bellinger is really a rare talent in this sport. A true five-tool player, as they say. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Oh, and he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time. My first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot,
hit high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His fifth so far in this series as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To hit a grand slam in the World Series, I don't think there's too many people that can say that.
First pitch on its way. Taken, but called a strike.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Oh, and that is right there for strike two. Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder.
On to first, and it's dropped. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Bryant stands at second with no outs. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Has a look, now the pitch. A line shot to third base. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home. The bottom of the first at Dodger Stadium. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. So digging in now, Vincent Young. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Ready on 0-2. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Lance Lynn. First touch for him here with the bases open and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Oh, every pitcher would like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3. 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position. The minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
In now, Miguel Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Machado leads off second with nobody out. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Oh, and 2, here it is. The runner's breaking for home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leader can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Mike Clevenger enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Caught on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much, maybe takes BP a couple times a year, for him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
Runners breaking for the plate, and a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tabor on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now batting, Hank Olson. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They won. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas. Pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing hard liner to left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Bryant stands at second with no outs. Runner goes for third. That's a strike. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Fastball call. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Manny Machado reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. The Yankees play 2.5. It's the Yankees 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Fastball in there for a called strike. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Andy Unger is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Next for the Dodgers, David Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on business.
On to first, and it's dropped.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Runner at first following the error. And next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And the runner's coming home, and there's a line drive base hit to left field. In to score the runner from third.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. One pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the runner's on his way home. A bunt attempt is popped up, and a catch is made for the first out of the inning. And he'll be doubled off at third. So disaster strikes there, and there are 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Pitches a called strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
0-1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing?
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken to throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. First pitch on its way. Hit to third. Bellinger brings it in, and that's out number one. Digging in to try it again, Lance Lynn. He singled his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds it 0-2. To his right, Stanton. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Hit in the air down the right field line. Olsen is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. At the plate, Manny Machado. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Conforto ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees lead this one 9-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Into the box now, Harmon Tabor. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, Hank Olsen, and it's fouled away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 0-2 pitch. The runner's breaking for home. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He was a double play victim last time around. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Tabor racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that in? So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Strike 2. Unger was born in Massachusetts. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Mike Clevenger. First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Cabrera. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Matt Bowman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Conforto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Julio Urias is into the ball game here. Here as he takes over behind the plate. Juan Coronado is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Coronado sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready once again. Jacob Stallings. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In there. Now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second. And that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tabor giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Brendan Finnegan. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Striding into the box, Lance Lynn. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Lance Lynn becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Into the box now, Miguel Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 11-0. So stepping in, Carlos Correa, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Olsen will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He find barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Runner goes for third. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In there, now the throw. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. Stanton at third, Judge at second with one away. Line drive to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Coronado ranging forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Juan Coronado. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Machado is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Digging in, Harmon Tabor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's set, and the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And he pops it up. Castro calls for it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Machado at third with nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Coronado going back on it. At the track. The wall. Gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. His fourth long ball of this series as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw is dropped at first. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to deep right field. Olsen ranging back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. In in now, Chris Bryant. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things...
And he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first out. Now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line drive to left. Coronado is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Tabor facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up. Digging in, Julio Urias. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Matt Bowman, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches.
On the first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
$22-0 the final tonight. New York take a
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball.